Guess who's back? Back again. Husman Bros is back, but I lost a friend. No worries. Cousin Rob is here, and today we are going to do a quick, easy hack to make the exhaust sound better on this gold Cayenne. This is a first gen 955 Cayenne, and it is very well optioned. This is a very nice, comfortable drive. It is also a very quiet drive. Now, the owner of this would like to have it sound a lot better and have a little bit more growl to it, but does not want to go through the expense of replacing a full exhaust system. So we have a cheap, easy hack that will help your exhaust go from blah to blah. Let's hear what the stock exhaust sounds like now so you can compare it when we're done. Now, if you've watched this channel enough, you know we never do our own work. We always bring a friend. Rob is here to help us. Cousin Rob, what are we doing today?
You know, this is one of the easier hacks we're ever going to do on a Porsche. What we're going to do is we're going to insert these metal tubes, this is basically flexible exhaust tubing, inside the actual muffler. So inside the muffler are a lot of baffles and chambers. What this does is actually bypass all of them. So it's going to come basically out from the exhaust, bypassing all the baffles and straight out the exhaust pipes. What it will do is it will increase the tone of the exhaust, giving it a much more growl, aggressive sound, which is going to be great and is exactly what the person who owns this car wants.
How much time is this going to take us?
Well, let's talk time and money. So, you know, I always like to quote stuff kind of wheels up, wheels down. So this particular hack, it takes about 30, maybe 40 minutes if you take your time. It's really just having the tools ready. And the cost is about $30. I mean, it's about as cost effective a hack as you can do on a Porsche.
All right, do we need any extensive tools?
No, just normal hand tools. So what we're going to use a 13mm socket. We're going to use a 15mm deep socket. We are going to support the exhaust with a jack. I do also bring a piece of wood just to separate the weight a little bit. We just need to lower it a couple of inches, and that's to get the exhaust tips off. So the 13mm is to remove the clamps holding the exhaust up into the body, and the 15mm is to remove the exhaust tip.
All right, well, sounds like we have everything we need. Let's get started.
Sounds great. So you need a pretty long extension because you do have to make it up past the exhaust. So I've got the longest extension in my socket extension box. So we're going to go ahead and start off by removing two 13mm bolts on either side. I do have the floor jack and the piece of wood tensioned underneath it, so as we remove those two bolts, the exhaust won't fall. But then yet what we'll do is after these bolts are loosened, we'll lower the jack just a little bit. The natural weight of the exhaust will pull it down a couple of inches, which is all we need to get to these pieces right here, which are the exhaust tips. You know, one of the nice things about doing this job is you don't have to put the car up on jacks. You can actually just crawl. As you can see, I'm crawled right under here, and I'm actually doing this just right on the floor, which makes it really easy. Okay, at this point in time, after removing these four 13mm bolts, you can actually see that the exhaust is now loose. So what we'll be able to do is slowly, we're going to lower it a little bit. See, I'm just doing it very slowly here. The area for the exhaust tips past this piece right here so that we can put our tubes in. So now we're going to make sure this is nice and tight. So what I'm doing here is there's basically a clamp that's holding this on. And I'm just trying to loosen it. It's just going to take a little bit of finagling, right? You just got to get it loose enough to where we can slide it off. And I'm using this pry bar, and then I'm also using the bottom of the exhaust tip as lever. There's a built-in clamp inside the exhaust tube, or these exhaust tips, and it just, you know, it's crunched down pretty well over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some PV Blaster on it and just let it soak just a little bit at a time. What we've found also works on the other side is to apply PB Blaster while we're rocking it back and forth. That really seems to allow it to kind of seep up into that infinitesimal gap and allowed us to pull these exhaust tips off. This happens to be probably the hardest part of this because those clamps are on pretty tight. It helps to have another set of hands or to have a lot of PB Blaster so that we can so that you can do it a little bit at a time. Come on, there we go.
We got it.
Now that the tip is off, we're going to insert this tube. What the tube is going to do is it's going to bypass the internal baffling. So it's going to go basically straight from the exhaust pipe, bypass the baffling out through the exhaust tips. It'll improve the sound of the car. Now, there's two options. There's a small artifact inside the exhaust. It's left over from the manufacturing process, and it's I'd say kind of a steel shank. And you've got two choices. You can use a Dremel or a Sawzall to cut it off, or what we're choosing to do is cut this down through here to about 3-4 inches from the end. We're going to slide it past that artifact. That way, and actually that artifact will also help keep this in place. I think the better option is to slice this here and use that manufacturer artifact to keep this really, really secure in one spot. So what we did was we went ahead and cut we cut this in half. As you can see, we didn't go all the way because that artifact basically is about this deep into it. We may need to cut it a tiny bit more. We'll see when we get it in there. But this is going to help us so that we don't have to remove the artifact. Okay, so all we're going to do is put the exhaust tips back. It's probably they're not going to want to do it, right? We're going to have to kind of just wiggle them back on. Then we will reclamp this sleeve here. Remember, this is a 15mm socket, and then once both sides are back on, we'll then use the jack to position the exhaust, and we will rerun those 4 bolts that hold it in place. So we're not going to tighten the clamps down until we get the exhaust back up in position because we may need to adjust this a little bit. We don't want the tips sticking up or sticking down. So I'm just going to leave them like this for now until we get the 4 13mm bolts rerun, and then we'll have the ability to put these right back.
All right, the exhaust is back together, and I know it didn't take you 30 minutes to watch this, but I will share with you, it actually it took us longer than 30 minutes. Rob is a big fat liar. But it is back on the car, and it looks, dare I say, better than it even did before. But now the true test, what does it sound like? Rob, roll that beautiful beam footage. All right, so there is a difference. It's not a huge difference, but the owner of this vehicle wanted to be able to know the car was running. It was really, really quiet. He didn't want to wake up his neighbors, but he wanted to make sure that he could tell that the car was running when it was on. And so we've added this to it. I think there's a little bit more volume to it, a little bit more growl to it. It sounds good, but if you're looking for some wild and crazy exhaust where everybody can hear you coming, this is not the hack for you. Either go do a full changeover, or if you want to keep it simple, cut out your cats, cut out the mufflers, and go straight pipe. I don't know, you could do a lot of fun things. This is for someone who just wants a little bit more sound than the factory mufflers. And it's a fun, easy project to do. With you and a friend and a couple of beers, you can get this thing done in a short afternoon. Now keep in mind, this 955 is a turbo, and turbos are naturally a little bit quieter. So if you want to do something to make it sound a little bit louder, this is something for you. I hope you enjoyed watching. Comment, let us know what you think of the sound below, and come back and see us next time.